Hello, my name is Max.
And my name is Morgan.
In the year of 2000, we interviewed the people that were involved in the infamous horse incident in 1965 for 3 days.
A boy blinded 6 horses with a metal spike.
The magistrate that did this case brought the boy to a psychiatrist called Martin Dysart.
Mr. Dysart had a lot of sessions with the boy, and after 3 months Alan snapped and told the truth. Well, I guess we should let them tell you the story.
I brought the boy to Martin because I knew he was the only doctor able to help a boy that had blinded 6 horses with a metal spike. He did cure him in the end, you know.
Sometimes I wish she never brought him to me. I still think about that boy. He seemed so free. Well, I suppose I should tell you the story. At first, he would only sing songs to me.
Of course I wouldn't talk to him. He thought I was crazy.
I didn't understand where he could have heard the commercial songs, because his dad didn't allow him to watch the telly.
Watch TV? Are you nuts? It's a brainwashing machine if you receive my meaning.
The mother, very religious, also contributed the badness in the house.
I always used to read to Alan from the Bible. I just didn't think that hearing about dead people and torture would cause so much damage to a child.
The first time he spoke to me was about the first time he rode a horse.
Yes, that was my horse. Trojan was his name. The boy loved it. Too bad the father pulled him off, almost hurting Trojan.
Putting a young child in such a ferocious animal is crazy if you receive my meaning.
He told me he never rode a horse ever again. Not even at the stables where he worked at weekends. He lied, of course. In the week after his story about Trojan, I found out he had nightmares.
Yes, I remember him screaming at night. He used to scream, "Ek!" I forgot what it meant, but it had something to do with horses, I think.
Martin found out it stood for Equus later on. That means horse in Latin.
The doctor told us Alan worshipped horses at night.
Oh yes, you caught him praying at the wolf's picture above his bed, didn't you, darling?
Yes, there was a poster of a horse head above his bed. I gave it to him. I replaced the poster of Jesus being crucified.
I went ballistic when I heard the boy rode my horses out at night, naked. The doctor said it was some kind of ritual.
It was great, you know, to feel the horse skin on mine.
I also talked to the girl that introduced the boy to the stable owner too. Jill was her name, I believe.
I sometimes do feel sorry for introducing him. I thought he did that to the horses because of me for a long time. You know, that I had pushed him too far. That night, in the stables.
Ah, that night. You want to know what happened that night? I'll tell you. At first, Alan told me.
I told him that I fucked Jill, that I stuck it into her. Deep into her. Again. Again.
Oh, yes!
But he didn't buy it.
Of course I didn't. He associated sex with something spiritual because of his religious mother, and his religion was all about horses. It would have been impossible to have sex in a place that holy, with so many horses.
He did tell it very convincing, though.
I tried to calm him down, but he really believed the horses were shouting at him. He started screaming strange words, so I ran away, naked.
You have disappointed me, Alan.
The horse threatened him, so he stabbed his eyes out.
That's all, I think. The whole terrible story.